So if you haven't heard by now, level 80 is coming and we have the XP celebration event to help you guys get ready for it. So today we're going through that event, the best tips you should follow to push your level as high as you can before the level 80 drop. Let's go through it. Okay, so if you do not know, the level cap will be increased from level 50 to level 80 on October 15th, 2025. So that is about in a month and a half about. What this means is that you will now be able to go all the way up to level 80. When the changes go live, your level may increase depending on how much XP you have. No one is going to drop in level, which is good. And the tasks for level 41 to 50 will now be from 70 to 80. So obviously exciting stuff. Getting XP is very important, but why would you want to push and play the XP celebration event? Well, it's because there will be legacy items after October 14th, 11:59 p.m. You will no longer be able to collect avatar items that you get from research tasks between level 40 and 50, including something like the level 50 jacket. So all of these items you get from going from level 40 to 50, they're going to be legacy, they're going to be exclusive. If you have them, you'll keep them, but if you do not have them, they're going to go away. So pushing for level 50 before October 14th is going to be essential if you are close. And this event is going to be giving us a lot of bonuses to help you level up quicker up until then. So what is going down during this event? Well, this event is going to be Monday, August 5th, 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, aka it's already started at the time you're watching this video, until October 14th, 11:59 p.m. your local time. We'll have the bonuses of 2 times catch XP for nice, great, and excellent throws, 3,000 more XP from winning a raid battle, 3,000 more XP from winning a max battle, and the level up research at level 47, requiring you to walk 25 kilometers in a week 8 times, will be reduced to 2 times, aka it'll be much more possible for you to go ahead and complete that research task because you don't have to do it 8 times, you only have to do it twice. These bonuses, by the way, will stack with other event bonuses. So obviously this event is going to be a long-term event, but there's going to be events in the event so you can, double up and triple up on your XP bonuses. For example, if there's a spotlight arrow that includes 2 or 3 times catch XP, we could get 4 or 5 times catch XP, which you've never seen in Pokemon Go. Okay, so let's break down what these exact numbers mean. Well, starting with the catch bonus, when you land a nice throw, you will now get plus 40 XP. When you land a great throw, you'll get plus 400 XP. And when you land an excellent throw, you'll get plus 2,000 XP. These values can all be doubled with a lucky egg, by the way. So an excellent throw during this event with a lucky egg is 4,000 XP. That is huge XP gains for one catch. Raid battles, tier 1 raid battles will now get you 6,500 XP. Tier 3s will get you 8,000. Mega raids will get you 13,000. Legendary raids will get you 13,000 XP. And all these can be doubled on a lucky egg. So 26,000 XP from a legendary raid. As far as max battles go, tier 1s will get you 8,000. Tier 2s, 9,000. Tier 3s, 10,500. Tier 4s, 13,000. Tier 5s, 18,000. And G maxes, 28,000 XP. If you battle a max battle in person, by the way, you will also get 2,500 more XP. And these values can all be doubled on a lucky egg as well. You can also pay 200 coins to double your rewards and double this XP even further. Now, there will be a free timed research as well during the event, and this timed research will reward you with 7 million XP, 14 million if you have a lucky egg. Do remember, if you have a lucky egg and you claim XP tasks, you do double the XP. So it could be worth it as a tip to go ahead and not claim the XP from this timed research if you can until you have a lucky egg active. Now, of course, lucky eggs are going to be the name of the game during this event. If you want to level up quick, lucky eggs will last for 30 minutes and they'll double your XP. So the best way to get lucky eggs are number 1, premium items that you can purchase in the shop. I highly recommend waiting for good boxes in the shop, as that's going to be the best opportunity to get yourself some deals on lucky eggs. Number 2, lucky eggs can be gotten from showcases. So throughout the next month and a half, anytime you see a showcase, try your best to drop into them. If you come in the top 3 spots in the showcase, there's a chance you get a lucky egg as a premium reward. We don't know how many showcases we're going to get next season yet, but most likely it's going to be 2 showcases per week if things stay the same. So now until October 15th, that is 15 showcases you could enter. Always best try to drop into rural showcases. That's where you're going to have your best odds of winning the showcases because there'll be less competition versus the cities. Now, what are the best ways to farm XP during this event period? Let's break it down, starting with hatching eggs. When you hatch a 2 kilometer egg, you'll get 500 XP, 5k is 1,000, 7k is 1,000, 10k is 2,000, and 12ks are 4,000. Probably not the best method to hatch, but always recommend incubating your eggs, specifically those further distance eggs, to hatch more XP. Your daily XP streak is also going to be huge. Make sure you log into Pokemon Go every single day building up to October 14th, because this will give you a catch streak and increase how much XP you get from spinning a stop and catching a Pokemon. Your first catch of the day will always get you 1500 XP, and on the 7th day will get you 6000 XP. As far as Pokestop, your first spin of the day is 500 XP, and 7th day in a row 2000 XP. And these bonuses can sometimes be multiplied with seasonal bonuses. I don't know what the seasonal bonuses for next season is yet, but these values could be higher. Spinning Pokestops get you 100 XP, a gold gym 100 XP, a gold gym on the same team 125 XP, and spinning a new Pokestop is 300 XP. So spinning stops is not a bad way to grind XP because it can be done so quick. A top strategy in Pokemon Go is actually to visit a new city where all the Pokestops have halos on them. These are the new Pokestops. If you never spun a Pokestop with a halo, it's 300 XP since it's new. I believe it might even be 400 because you also get the base XP for spinning the stop. But if you use a lucky egg, it's about 800 XP per new Pokestop spin. And you know how quick you can spin a Pokestop. So visiting a new city, putting a lucky egg, and just walking or driving around and spinning Pokestops that have never been spun before is a great XP grinding method. Routes is also a slept on way to grind XP. Completing your first route of the day will get you 4000 XP. Completing a route will get you 2000 XP, and completing a route 7 days in a row, 12,000 XP. I highly recommend you guys set up routes near your house that you can quickly do when you're going on a dog walk or walking to school or whatever, and bang out that free XP, especially for the 7-day streak. Catching a Pokemon, though, I will say is probably the best way to grind XP in Pokemon Go. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, you'll get 100 XP. Catching a new Pokemon, 1000 XP, a curve throw plus 20 XP, and your first throw plus 50 XP. But where the XP lies is in the excellent throws. Remember, we have 2 times XP for landing a excellent throw during this event, meaning every excellent throw you do is 2000 XP. On a lucky egg, 4000 XP. But like I mentioned before, these bonuses will stack. So if we get an event where there's already a base of 2 times catch XP, this is looking at 4 times catch XP for excellent throws, meaning on a lucky egg, you're getting more than 8,000 XP per catch. I actually went from level 1 to 40 in only 11 hours hitting excellent throws during a 4 times catch XP event. So keep an eye out here and follow the channel. I will update you during the next month and a half when these events are and when you should take advantage if you're looking to level up quick. Now, remember when you are catching Pokemon to Mega Evolve or Primal Revert for XP. If you don't know, if you have a high level or a max level Mega Pokemon, any Pokemon you catch that's the same type as that, you will get more XP. Specifically 50 more XP for a high level Mega and 100 more XP for a max level Mega. So these are all amazing bonuses when you're playing Spotlight Hour, for example, or Community Day, or specifically just hunting in the wild for a specific type of Pokemon. Mega Evolve a Pokemon that's the same type. Now, of course, we can't sleep on evolving. Evolving Pokemon is going to be one of the most tried and true original methods of getting XP, getting you 1000 XP for every evolution, plus 1000 if it's a new Pokédex evolution. And the best way to grind XP through evolutions is going to be to evolve trade evolve Pokemon or low evolution cost Pokemon. Starting off with low evolution cost Pokemon, there are 6 Pokemon in Pokemon Go that only take 12 candies to evolve. That includes Weedle, Caterpie, Pidgey, Wurmple, Whismur, and Pidove. Any of these Pokemon you see in the wild, I highly recommend you hold on to them, and then you go ahead and evolve them for cheap on a lucky egg. That's 2000 XP per evolution. You can also wait until a 6 to 7 p.m. Spotlight Hour event where the bonus of 2 times evolve XP comes into play, getting you 4000 XP per evolution. That's pretty good. So highly recommend you see these Pokemon in the wild, you catch them, and of course here, follow the channel, update you when they're spawning. But the second option is trade evolve Pokemon. If you don't know, there are certain Pokemon, if you receive from trade, they're completely free, no candy to evolve. However, it's always evolving into the final stage, aka Abra, Kadabra, and Alakazam are a free trade evolve Pokemon. However, evolving Abra into Kadabra is 25 candies, but then Kadabra into Alakazam is free. But nonetheless, Kadabra and Abra, Machop, Machoke, Geodude, Graveler, and their Alolan variants, Ghastly Haunter, Roggenrola, Baldor, Timber Girder, Carablast, Shelmet, Phantom, and Pumpkaboo are all free trade evolve Pokemon. So if you see these Pokemon in the wild and you catch them, hold on to them, put them in a tag, find a friend who has them, and you guys can mirror trade them. You will then have a bunch of Pokemon that are completely free to evolve, no candy, except of course evolving their first stage. And this can be a great method to grind XP by activating a lucky egg, banging out a bunch of evolutions, or waiting for a 2 times evolve XP event. That does bring us to friendship and gifting though, which is arguably one of the best ways to grind XP. If you don't know, every time you send a gift, you get 200 XP. If you hit good friends with a trainer, 3000 XP. Great friends is 10,000 XP. Ultra friends is 50,000 XP, and best friends 100,000 XP. You can see how far of friendship you are with people by clicking on their name, clicking in here, and then it shows you have to play together for how many more days, aka interact interact with each other for how many more days before hitting the next friendship bonus milestone. Highly recommend you interact with all your friends by raiding with them opening your gift, you open their gift, you guys can trade together, you can battle together, you can do a max battle together. All of this counts as interactions, and you want to get 90 interactions to get to best friends. Now, theoretically, it's impossible to go from nothing to best friends before the XP bonus, but you can still hit ultra friends, which only takes 30 days and gets you 50,000 XP. So right now might be a good time to add a bunch of new trainers in Pokemon Go and work on interacting with them. And all these bonuses, of course, can be doubled on a lucky egg. So hitting friendship bonuses while a lucky egg is active is amazing. Of course, when a friendship bonus does come through, you can instantly use a lucky egg to double that XP on the spot. But the best thing to get the most out of your lucky eggs is to be like, hey, message your friends on Campfire, Discord, whatever, and be like, let's all hit best friends or ultra friends at so-and-so event at so-and-so time, so you can use one lucky egg and get a bunch of other friendship bonuses. However, if you don't want to do that, again, the best way to grind XP, in my opinion, if you really want to hit level 50 before the level 80 release does come, highly recommend you just catch as many Pokemon on excellent throws. That's going to be your most consistent way of grinding XP, especially with a lucky egg. So remember to use Spatial Rend Adventure Effect if you plan on doing this. Palkia's Spatial Rend Adventure Effect can be used for candies and Stardust and will double your spawn distance from 40 to 80 meters. The more Pokemon you can see, the more excellent throws that you can go ahead and land, getting you more XP. The final thing I'll say is if you get field research task encounters with Pokemon that have a really big excellent throw circles and are easy to hit excellent throws on, it could be a good strategy to run from them, put them in your Pokemon stacked tasks, and hold on to these encounters for later. You'll then want to wait for a 2 or 3 times catch XP event and catch those Pokemon then to get a lot more XP. Guys, watch these other 2 videos on screen if you want to learn more strategies on how to level up quickly in Pokemon Go, because now is the time if you want to get that level 50 commemorative medal and all those legacy avatar items. But if not, I'm excited for level 80. Let me know what you think of it and follow for more tips. Peace.